Hey everybody, welcome back to the Caps Cave. Today we're going to go over 5 tips and tricks to kind of help you stay ahead of the game and collect responsibly. Here we go. Number 1, do your research, know what book you're after, and don't get fooled. Don't get fooled into buying a second print, a reprint, a facsimile, a variant edition that you didn't want. Do your research. There's apps like Key Collector that will walk you through all the different variants and reprints so you know what book you're after. Sometimes it's just a slight difference on the cover. Sometimes it's a different color background. Sometimes it's just a tiny Roman numeral 2, as we discussed on Vengeance of Bane, First Appearance of Bane. That's the only difference between a first print and a second print, is this tiny fucking little number, Roman numeral number 2. So, don't get caught up in it. Know what book you're after. So when you make your purchase, you're just as happy as you are the minute you click buy now or you hand the cashier your money. Number 2, shop within your means. Don't spend more than you should have on any collectible, whether it's a comic book or a statue or a Funko Pop that got vaulted last week. If your paycheck was $500, don't spend $400 of it on a collectible. You still got to buy groceries, you got to pay your rent, or you need to give your mom $20 back for the gas money she gave you. Whatever it is, don't overspend. Shop within the money you have, whether you want to save up for a couple weeks and buy something or buy something a little smaller weekly. Either way. Number 3, focus on your interest. Now, to me, this is one of my biggest lessons that I've learned, because when I first started collecting, especially comics, I would just buy because it was a key issue. Or maybe the guy at the comic book store told me it was a key issue. Or somebody said this might be a key issue one day. Whatever the case may be, if your interest is Spider-Man, buy Spider-Man. If your interest is Venom, buy Venom. If your interest is Ninja Turtles, buy Ninja Turtles. If your interest is Batman, don't buy the Powerpuff Girls. Simple as that. Stay within what you are collecting. So, if you have an entire wall of Spider-Man fighting Venom and Carnage, you probably don't want a Batman poster. Simple. And if you collect everything, but then revert back to number 2 and shop within your means. Don't buy something silly just because. Number 4, and this is one of the biggest keys, is when you're shopping, be prepared for where you're shopping. If you're walking into a store, understand that store is probably going to have some valuable books on the back wall. That's why they're on the back wall for you to look at. They're up there so you can pray to touch them one day. Or that shop owner is hoping that you'll be like, I got $500 this week. Here's $550. Not smart. But the same rate with eBay. If you're on eBay, set your bid max and leave it alone. Don't look at it again. Set your bid max and delete the app off your phone if that's what you have to do, so you don't get caught in a bidding war more than you can spend. Whatnot is a great site for sellers. It can be really fun for buyers, but these guys aren't on there selling to lose money. And so many people, myself included, get caught up in the FOMO of swipe. And all of a sudden you just spent $40 on a book you could have bought at the rack for $5. So just pay attention to what you're doing and understand your settings and your surroundings. If you're at auctions, know what you can spend at an auction. If you're at a garage sale, get $40 in cash, and that's what you have to spend. Don't fall for the Venmo trick. A lot of, when I was a kid, you go to a garage sale with $1.50 and you can load up your car. Now they'll take Venmo and your rest of your paycheck and your child support with it. So be careful. You can also buy at antique marts. Antique marts are crafty. They take cards now too. So don't get caught up in, this is at an antique mart. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe they priced it too low. Maybe they didn't. and you're about to overpay on something you could have bought for half as much on eBay. You know. Number 5, have fun. Don't make your hobby work. If you're stressing out about, oh man, I gotta get this collection completed, you're not enjoying it anymore, and now it's gonna become less fun, and by the time you get it complete, you're not gonna appreciate it as much because you pushed yourself into working too hard for it. I'm a firm believer in, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Yeah, not the country song, but if I don't have that money today and I might have it next week, then I'm gonna have to take the chance that it'll still be there next week when I want to buy it, or when I can buy it, because I want to buy it right now. I am very impulsive, and so these are hard lessons that I've learned. So if I can help you learn those lessons before it bites you in the ass, then we're winning here today. So if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, post it in the comments, send me a message. Till then, till next time, peace.